so weird trying to find a good spot to make an announcement where it doesn't look too weird, but when you place a chair in the middle of your video camera screen and you sit down, it's almost like you're forced to say something. You're like, I ate Mrs. Jenkins' apple pie. Just kidding, anyways, I don't know who Mrs. Jenkins is. And I did not eat the apple pie. As you guys may have known, yesterday the Alberta government made some announcements. Most of you, as you know, will be forced to go online starting on Monday for schooling, and then you resume in-school classes January 11th, I believe, or something. So from here on out, you guys are at home. There's also other instructions as in no social gatherings. And now when I first heard that, I immediately was like, how does this affect youth group? And so I went online, I was looking at the notes, and then I talked to district and asked them, what does that look like for youth group? Are we considered a church ministry or are we a social gathering? Because as you guys may know, youth group doesn't always feel like normal church, right? When you think of church, you think of walking through these doors, you sit down in a big area and you sing some songs, you listen to a sermon, you talk to each other and all the things. Youth group, it feels like a social gathering because it doesn't look like traditional church. We gather together, we hang out, we play some games, we get to know one another, we do a Bible study, we do our Bible lesson, and we kind of discuss that, and then we do a little more hangout. So it feels a little more on the social side. However, we are considered a ministry gathering, so we are not forced to shut down. However, there is going to be some new restrictions. As you guys know, looking at this map here, this map shows that Wainwright currently is an open zone. We are not considered a hot zone. A hot zone is Edmonton and Calgary for sure, and the surrounding areas that would be purple. Now they are limited, they have more restrictions than we would. Because we are open, we do not have some of the restrictions. Now, I don't know how this is going to look. This is how I'm going to show you how it is going to look for this Friday. Because there are some more guidelines, youth group this Friday is not going to be the same as we have done in the past few months here. Now, what we had was awesome. I loved it. We had people coming in. I was meeting new people. We're having a great time together. We can still have a great time. We still can get to know one another. We can still do a Bible study, but it's going to look a little differently. And this is how it's going to look. You walk in through this door, and instead of going up these stairs, you're going to have to go through this door. We're going to meet immediately downstairs, because downstairs is the biggest space for us to gather in. The attic, if we had a smaller group, would work. However, the social distancing is not as plausible in there. So you come in through the door, through the hallway, you come down these back stairs. Ouch. And yikesy doodles, the lights don't turn on at this moment, so find this light. Hey, you go past the kitchen. I'm going through it because the light didn't turn on. So let's see. Oh, now they turn on. Anyways, come through this hallway, and then you're going to end up in this big space here. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to be setting up chairs 6 feet apart. All right. And so 6 feet apart, I'm gonna put on 2 different sides because we're gonna do some games that involve teams, one of them being Name That Movie. I will then set up, because we have a sound system kind of setting up here, the projector will be projected on this wall so you'll be able to see things, and then be able to the distance with the chairs. So that's kind of the big plan. You will enter in through the back door, don't go in the attic, come downstairs to this area, you'll find a chair, and we'll do some talking, play some games. I'll do a Bible message, and canteen. How we'll do canteen then is that a handful of people can go up at a time as long as you space 6 feet apart. You can get what you want, then you have to come back downstairs to your chair here. Now, how we will exit is instead of going back down that hallway, we're gonna go through these doors, which leads through the library. And then you go up these stairs. You must follow me. You're into this room here. You're gonna walk by the fireplace area where I did my first part of the video, up these stairs. Hey, at least you're getting to know the church a little bit this way. There's definitely a lot of stairs, I'll tell you that much. Get your steps in. You end up, hey, right here, next to the pastor's kitchen. And then you'll exit back the way you came. And there's your exit. All right, we're gonna do our best, you guys, but hopefully that makes sense. Any questions? Let me know. Now that you've seen my plan for this Friday, that's gonna be kind of how it goes. Hangout during the week is still gonna happen. I might adjust it next week since you guys are working online. We'll see how that goes. I'll figure out how it works for you guys. This Friday is going to be a trial run. If this we find is not as suitable as, or as accommodating or as functional as I think it is in my head, we will postpone youth group for 2 Fridays, and then we will play it by ear and come back nearer and closer to Christmas and hopefully have maybe a get-together around Christmas. But once again, that is playing it by ear. I don't know what that's fully gonna look like, but I encourage you, if you want to come out to Friday Night Youth, come on out at 7 o'clock here at the church. If you feel uncomfortable, if you were unsure of how this is gonna be, if you just feel like you wanna stay at home during this time, you can stay at home. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me here at the church. Contact me through any of the social medias that I have, and hopefully I'll be able to answer questions for you. But I want you guys to know that I'm praying for you. I want you guys to be safe. I want you to feel safe at the same time as well. I want you to know that we can still gather together, even if there is restrictions, and we can still get to know one another a lot better. Hopefully this makes sense to you guys. I'm praying for you.